Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Clues, Cues and Reviews, and today we're looking at chapter 140 of World Trigger. So before we get into it, there's a few things to discuss. We've seen the return of the amazingness that is Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter, depending on how you want to refer to it as. Being that my schedule can be a bit all over the place, do you think it's worthwhile for me to actually do reviews of Hunter x Hunter? Is something I enjoy and I read anyway. It's just my concern with it is last time we had some Hunter x Hunter, it lasted about 10 chapters or so, and then it was done. Do you think it's worthwhile doing it for those 10 chapters that it might come out with? Let me know. It was an interesting chapter anyway, so I might do that. Let me know in the comment section below if you want me to look at doing that. Also, it seems that we have a bit of a delay because of this with My Hero Academia. It should come out hopefully later on today. If it does not, and it comes out tomorrow, my normal Sundays are technically normally dedicated to anime. I'm going to be doing some catch-up anime reviews anyway, for Dragon Ball Super, for One Piece, and the anime for My Hero Academia. If it does come out then, I will also do a video then. If not, the official release normally hits us on Monday on Viz, so I'll be more than happy to do it then. So let me know in the comment section below what you think I should do with that. But without further ado, let's get into this review. So the chapter itself was actually pretty amazing, in my opinion. I really enjoyed it. Now, I really enjoyed it for a lot of few different reasons. I'll give you a bit of a breakdown of what happens in the chapter, and then some thoughts on each part as I go along. So the first part is effectively the response to the cannon type fight. It literally levels the playing field, the area of the fight, to make it very advantageous to Tomakoma B. So they're really worried about this, to the point where both opposing teams have to work together, Katori and Kaizaki's. The idea is to separate Tomakoma B's team, as in Osamu and Yuma, and originally if you look at the display on that panel, it's Katori versus Yuma and Kaizaki versus Osamu. Now, the idea is take out whichever team goes to Osamu's side, is to basically go that way, deal with him. He's the weakling, essentially. That's the idea. What in fact happens is Katori ends up being on Osamu's side and Kaizaki ends up being on Yuma's side. Now, it's an interesting, what happens with this is towards the end of the chapter we get to see some resolve from both characters. Yuma takes Kaizaki's arm, and Osamu, it looks like he's setting up Asteroid but with spikes in it. So I think it looks like he's combining techniques, the wide trigger and the Asteroid trigger. So in a conversation I had with one of the subscribers on my channel, whose name escapes me right now, but you know who you are because we had this specific conversation about the potential of them being booby trapped, the wires or the asteroid, and exploding. So, you know, combining triggers or using his technique in that kind of way. He specifically mentions, and he thinks about a time where he can still be beneficial to his team, even if he's out there. In fact, if he's been taken out, which I think is key at this point, because in my opinion what's probably going to happen is Yuma is going to take care of Kaizaki team. Might not be straight away, might take a while. He's already taken care of one of the leader's arms, like he did with one of the members of Katori last time around. The parallels there are crazy, right? I see honestly that he's going to do them in. I find it hard to believe that in such an advantageous position, how efficient of a killer the guy practically is, having Hopper, having the strings, that he struggles. I think the key battle really is going to be on Osamu's side. I think that's what's going to happen. How he's going to win that, I don't know, but I'm thinking he could possibly do it as kind of a sacrifice in a way, where he sets off a booby trap, lets everything explode, and it's like a chain of events, and it takes off over everything all the way, you know, like bang, 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 like a domino effect, so to speak. And if someone does get past Osamu's side, I'd imagine at this point, this is where they're going to show Yuma's taking care of all the characters from Kaizaki's team, and he catches them off before they can deal with CHIKA. Or you never know, CHIKA might just save Osamu. That's also a possibility. There's so many endless possibilities how this can go. We can only really read it and find out. All those that are CHIKA and read spoilers and whatnot. I watched some of those, like 5 panels, and I got a bit too excited. I could not wait to do this review, and here we are. So, a pretty straightforward chapter, but a really good setup. And at this point, I really want Osamu to do well, because if you look at all the other characters, from a physical standpoint, they always have some type of advantage. Yuma's fast. You keep calling me Yami and Yamu. Yuma's fast. Yuma's fast. He's agile, he's got experience, he's a real trained killer, he's got so much going for him. He's going to be somewhat special. I mean, literally somewhat special. Then you've got CHIKA, who's got this high crazy amounts of trying kind of energy in her body, which means anything she channels her powers into is going to be well destructive. Whether that's going to be a black trigger or a specified, modified kind of a trigger for her, we don't know. But you know, there's always something that she's basically above normal. She's special. So is Yuma. What about Osamu? From a physical standpoint, he isn't. But it's his brain. He's actually a really good thinker. He can assess the situation. And it was a conversation I had with another one of my subscribers. That's something you should going to become more of a field operative or something like that. Especially in the idea of strategy, getting towards taking on team, you know, the A class team, or going on that expedition. That kind of knowledge and that kind of confidence in one's tactical know-how on the fly is probably going to be important. Now, how this ends up, I do not know, but I'm excited to see what happens. It's a shame that this is not getting as much exposed as it should, because it really is a very good manga. It can only get better now with Hughes there and Jin overseeing what's going to happen. It'll be interesting to see what comes on the back of this battle, but I want to see this through the end. I want to see them go up the rankings, how they deal with the A's. I want to see it all, and this expedition arc. We will have to wait and see what happens. I hope you're here to enjoy the ride just as much as I am, but for now we'll leave it at that. We'll hope to see what happens next week. If you enjoyed the chapter, give me a thumbs up. If you enjoyed the review, give me a thumbs up. I will leave all my links in the description below. My Facebook, my Twitter account, my Tumblr account, even my Reddit account. So by all means, if you're on any of those networking sites, get involved with the conversation. Let me know your thoughts there. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought of this chapter and what you think is going to happen next. If you haven't already, please subscribe and share your thoughts and join this ever-growing community. We're on 49 right now. I'd really like to get to 50, then 100, in the aim to get to 1,000 by year's end. I'm sure we can do it. With your continued support, I'll get there. So please hit that subscribe button. It's also in the links below, as well as my other channel, Cinematics. And until then, see ya.